Good afternoon, friends. I hope you must be doing fabulously well in your IELTS preparation. We upload videos on this channel related to the introductory questions, writing, speaking tips, cue card sessions, introductory cross questions, and complete mock speaking sessions. But this time we are ready with a kind of surprise for you. I'm with a wonderful guy who is a great friend of mine from last 5 years, and today he's having a very spatial and very distinguished kind of accent. So I'm going to interview the gentleman, like how he learned all these things and how you and even I can learn the same things. Okay, so without taking much time, let me dive in straight into the interview. How are you, Mukesh?
I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I'm gorgeously well, and please introduce yourself so that the guys who are watching these videos, they can have an idea about you, your name, your qualification, from where you are. Please.
Okay, guys. My name is Mukesh Kumar, and I am from a village. It's about 50 or maybe 55 kilometers from the downtown Karnal. Guys, you are familiar with the Karnal? That's good. And apart from this, I did my Bachelor of Technical Education in Civil Engineering last year from NIT Kurukshetra, and I got 7.2 grade pointer in that. But unfortunately, I got in supply and reappeared in my last semester. So that's why, due to this reason, I didn't complete my degree on time. So I'm gonna receive my degree in upcoming January, I guess. So, and that's all for my introduction.
Okay, so all my subscribers, viewers, I hope you might have been introduced or acknowledged the guy is having a very strange kind of accent. Strange for you, but it's well familiar for the native speakers. So now, Mr. Mukesh, I'm really interested in knowing like how you shifted your focus from speaking a normal guy to speaking like a native speaker. Means what prompted you to learn these things, please?
Okay, sir. But it's a long story, sir. When I was 10 years old, I first introduced to a video on Doordarshan channel. And the guy was speaking, I have no idea because I was 10 years old. So what he was speaking and what's his accent? He may be from Britain, from maybe Canada, USA, I have no idea. So, but from that time, it's become a passion for me to become like a native speaker. And you are familiar with some of the guys who try to speak like a native speaker, but due to lack of awareness and sort of thing, he couldn't make this job, couldn't complete this job. But along with time, as the time passes, I got the idea how to speak with this accent. And in my 12th class, I also tried the same, but didn't work because that I'm not using the proper tools to speak with this accent. But when I got my smartphone after giving coaching to non-medical students in 2014, and I used the smartphone in a smart way to learn something new. And my phone worked only for 1.5 years, but I learned a lot from that. And I'm saying that my smartphone worked as an knowledge extracting portal for me. So this is how I learned. But before you are doing an accent, guys, you have to keep in your mind, you have to follow certain paths to acquire this accent, because one thing is your brain programming is must. Because if you are lacking your brain programming, like me, I'm having about 10% American brain programming. I can speak with the standard American accent, and this is only 10%. Don't suspect it that it is 100%. This is must. And how you acquire this? By listening to the podcast audio, standard podcast audio. Because if you try to learn English from movies, don't do this, because the one reason I'm giving you guys is because movie has some regional dialects, and you may face some hard time to understand these people because they are from the different part of the USA. But you're not gonna get the same accent. The standard American accent is not from the movie, but some of the movies. And some of the movies are British movie. If you want to do with a British accent, that's a different thing. That's a different language. Americans say this. I'm not saying this. Americans say this. So the brain programming is must, and must it come from listening, and the other part is to arrange your mouth's muscle. They have to work in align with the American accent, because your muscle, you're not speaking with your muscles, because you're speaking the front part of your mouth. Front part of your mouth, guys. So you have to shift your accent from here to here. So start using more of your jaw. And there are certain other factors also. So that's I can't explain it here. I maybe explain them in a later video.
Okay,
So
Mr. Mukesh, what my point of concern here is, give my subscribers some of the practical tools, like from the day one or from the day itself, they can start learning from them, they can start imitating those things, and they can practically learn these things. So share some of the strategies like that.
If you want to do with the accent sort of thing, not I'm saying complete accent, maybe you can change this by working on two or three areas. Like, first is you have to analyze where is the stress go for a particular word. So if you have that idea, maybe you will able to speak with this, but it will take you years, guys. If you have an exam next month, please don't try these things, because it's a long process and you have to follow this. So it will take you 2 or 3 years, a consistent practice of listening to you need to use to the native speakers. Only then you will able to do this. But I'm not giving this idea in this video, because I'm reserving them for a later video, because some of you guys have a paper in the next month. So I don't think that you might do this in just 1 month, because it takes year of practice. This is my first appeal to all of you here. So that's it for now, because I'll tell this but in a later video, sir.
Okay, Mr. Mukesh, what I have concluded from your whatever you spoke so far is, it's a long process. And the guys who are going to appear in the IELTS exam in coming month, they shouldn't try this. And yes, I hope all the subscribers must have got some great ideas. And even if a single subscriber tried to commit the same in his life, and he becomes a fluent native speaker, so I hope my purpose of recording this video will be fulfilled. Thank you so much.
But hold on, sir. I like to give you one more idea. Like, if you have an audio and at the same time you have a written paper of the same audio, try to do this. Like, put the earphone in your ears, and try to read the writing. This is the first step that I'm giving you here, that if you use this, you may get fluent in American accent.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Thank you,
sir.